I will come for my great prize.
If you want the Batman, here is something that can help you.
I have a stake in this world, and it's time I started fighting for it. You've fulfilled your promise. I spent a lot of time trying to divide us. I need to bring us together. Make this right.
Yo, what's happening? You feel me? Khan's motherfucking podcast. It's episode motherfucking 43. You feel me? Collaboration with views from the East. My nigga Dice got my nigga Prada Wayne, whatever y'all want to call him. I call him Wayne. OG gamer tag from what, nigga, 100 years ago. You know
or 15, 16 years ago,
man,
bro.
My niggas, man. You know what I mean? Episode 43, we're going to get on this Justice League. But yeah, introduce yourselves.
What's going on? What's up? It's your boy Prada from Views from the East podcast. What's going on? It's a pleasure to be here.
It's your boy Dice from Views from the East. You already know we about to get into this shit.
That Justice League. Let's get it.
Justice League, man. That shit was the shit. I love that shit. Definitely something for the fans. You know what I mean? Definitely, I would say. I enjoyed that shit thoroughly. You know what I mean? All the way through, all 4 hours. You know what I mean? I always said if I can give motherfucking Endgame, you know what I'm saying, 3 hours, I'm definitely giving Justice League 4. For sure. I enjoyed all the extra footage, all that shit. What y'all felt?
I mean, I agree with that shit. Like, it was no negotiations. I didn't give a fuck if it was 5 hours, my nigga. Like, like I was like, what? Snydercut is 4 hours long. I could have understood if it was like 2.5, 2 hours, 45 minutes. You'd be like, all right, they added some shit. But for them to add on an extra 2 hours, I was like, nah. And this is something that the fans was asking for. This wasn't going to happen. So if it wasn't for that release of Snydercut, we wouldn't be here today.
No, that's a whole fact. That shit was, well, me personally, bro. I ain't like the original Justice League. I'm like, yo, this shit was just, it just felt rushed. It felt like motherfuckers ain't really want to take no time. And I said that shit when I seen them. Like, I'm not watching this shit. There's like no effort put to this movie. But boy, this version, that nigga Zack wilded out. And I was saying that shit in increments. 30 minutes in, I said it. Yeah. Fucking hour in, I said it. Hour and 20, I said it again. You know what I'm saying? Hour and 45 minutes, I said that shit again, my nigga. 2 hours 15, I'm like, I said that shit again, bro. I said that shit at least 7 to fucking 8 times, bro. Throughout that movie, like, this nigga Zack wild out on this shit, bro. That nigga took that shit to another level, bro.
You want to know what's crazy? What I really loved about it in terms for the length, right? It was like, yo, you know when you're watching a really good movie in the theaters and it's really good, right? But then it like, when it ends, it's like it's over. Like that movie had so many moments like that where it was like you watching shit, you're like, yo, this is fire. And you like, you know, you've been sitting here for like an hour and a half and you nowhere near done. You like, yo, then it goes into the next scene. You like, damn, bro. Like I could have enjoyed 3 separate movies with the time.
Pretty much.
And I'm like, yo, it's still going. Yes. It's like, yo, you didn't have to wait for no sequel. You know, it take like 3 years to do a sequel. It was like you was getting all 3 just straight. And I'm like, yo.
I felt like, man, that's what I was saying, though. Like, at first I wanted to see more Darkseid. I felt like it was a lot of cliffhangers. You know what I mean? For sure. I feel like I hope this isn't a sequel. You know what I mean? I hope it do be a sequel soon. Like, I hope we don't gotta wait another 7 years or some shit.
Yeah, that's
like
a whole
that
fact.
For another Justice League. You know what I mean? Because this is just the same theatrical shit. It's just the director's cut. You know what I mean? Yeah. We seen 2.5 hours of extra footage, but at the same time, this movie was released already. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we seen extra of the story and all that, but when we gonna see more dark side, you know what I mean? I want to see him fight fucking Superman. The niggas had an ill stare down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see something become of that for real.
Dice called that shit though. Right before it happened, the nigga Dice said, "Yo, it'd be mad funny if they just start staring at Darkseid through the shit." Like after he got tossed through the shit, and the shit just happened. I was dying. You did call that shit right before it. I was like, "Yo, them niggas really looked through the portal."
It's a part of that whole like face off thing that movies do to build up. I watch so many movies, like I kind of can. Like, I can foresee what's going on. I ain't going to predict the motherfucking whole movie, but I can foresee parts like, oh, I think I know where they're going with this shit, bro.
Yeah.
For the most part, I'll be motherfucking right. But what I will say is, I feel like the details that they did add of Zack's version was definitely needed. But I do also agree with you, Khan, with like, y'all got to be hitting us with something by the end of this year, next year. Like, and I don't mean as big of a movie, but I just mean like a part 2 to something with that type of heat to it. Yeah. Like, you kind of get what I'm saying? Like, we got through the introductions of certain people. Only Flash. Flash is the only one who I feel like he needs his separate movie of we seeing what the fuck is going on with him. But they can't be. They gotta. I feel like just a little bit. I feel like they should fix him up a little bit, not be so goofy. But I do believe it's gonna get to a point.
He was saying that.
You know what I mean, they gotta fix him up a little because. Bro, Flash, I don't care in what dimension you talking about. This nigga was not that clumsy. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to his fucking superpower. This nigga, he may be funny. He may cut your ass. He may be antagonizing. But the nigga wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like slipping, falling. He wasn't like turning around and do. Bro, this is real deal. This is the Justice League. You know what I'm saying? But I do understand that they got to make. You know what I mean? They got to do certain things to kind of soften it up or whatever.
That's a young version of him, though. It's not like the Barry Allen in like 26, 27.
Like. Still, though, I feel what Dice is saying. Nah, he shouldn't. I mean, this nigga was clumsy, nigga. Like, running 100 miles an hour, my nigga.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, my nigga, bro, if I'm running that fast, that means slow. The shit is slow for me. Yeah. I didn't see that step. Your mind has to bro, I didn't see that step. Yo, my nigga. Bro, that nigga fell 2 to 3 times. Literally, bro. Flash? No. But this is what get me. Yeah. I'm not mad at the fact that he fell. I'm mad at this nigga is in the Justice League. Yeah. Yo, he doesn't get to that point to the Justice League until he's Flash, my nigga. Till he got his shit on lock, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. It never. I mean, you know, I just cut him slack because I'm like, yo, I done ran in my life and tripped.
Son, no.
While I'm running, it's just.
This nigga compare himself to Flash. Nah.
But keep it a buck though.
I definitely done ran and fucked myself.
That's what I'm saying. Have you not ran at a point, whether you were a child, teenager, whatever, you was running and tripped and bust? All right, so it's the same.
Bro, I don't see shit in slow motion.
Processes shit at a fucking millisecond or whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
He's supposed to watch.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, that nigga see that step like 30 minutes ago, bro.
Nah, but he was looking at Wonder Woman. He was looking at Wonder Woman, though.
Nah, come on, nigga.
He was staring at Wonder Woman, though. He was hype. He was showing off. He hit the sword back. He was like, yeah, look where you going. He said, nah, it's not happening. Nah, but to go back to what y'all was saying in general about there being a second movie, I want to say, obviously, you already see the hashtags, restore the Snyderverse. Right? Because obviously he was head of all of DC. Anything DC coming out of them, he was in charge of that. The first Wonder Woman, was that movie not fire? Okay, who's in charge of that?
The first one was dope. I didn't really fuck with 84, but the first one was definitely dope.
Who was in charge of the first one though? Zack Snyder. That was him, all him.
So he didn't do 84?
Nah, because he stepped away. Remember, he had that, that situation, so he had to step away. So that's why they had to get someone new to take over, and they did Wonder Woman 84. It was all right, but for all of that, the first one, you can't fall behind that much.
Yo, check this out. Cut all that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Leave who need to be doing what they need to be doing where they need to be doing that at, bro. Because when they be switching motherfuckers out, it's like, all right, the dudes who made the Marvel movies, did they get switched out?
Nah, they got lucrative deals locked up.
No, I do understand. Like Zack's situation was family. It was so that's understandable. But beyond that, like I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to wait too long. But based upon what he's brought to the table, I could wait for his shit. You get what I'm saying? If it's anybody, I'm gonna wait on. I'm gonna wait for his shit. I'm not waiting too long though. I'm gonna move the fuck on. But you know what I'm saying?
Not waiting too long though.
But he not coming back though. He not coming back.
Just like you said.
He looked at me like, wait.
Something at the end of the year, like
dead ass.
Con, he's not coming back though. He's
wait. Zack is done.
Yeah, Zack is done, bro. Like he said, Zack Snyder said literally he's not working on no more DC product. Like this was the last one. I'm dead ass. You could look that up. You can fact check me.
That's heartbreaking then.
But here's my thing. Bro, but here's my thing though, right? They got the hashtag Restore Snyderverse. Now, what this is gonna do is if the fans got this movie out and now we got to see it and we saw that we got what we asked for, like, bro, this movie was magnificent. This Restore the Snyderverse is gonna push crazy. Even if he says this is his last one, they gotta throw the money at him. They gonna throw I don't care. They gonna throw something ridiculous at him to get him to come back because that movie was too fire. If we would have got that in 2017, we'd have been on Justice League 3 right now.
Mm-hmm. We just said though, you know what I mean, the perfect comparison, like that Wonder Woman versus the Wonder Woman 84, like that's night and day differences in movies. Like if Snyder's going away, man, it's just not gonna be as dope, yo.
Absolutely.
Like it's just not. It ain't gonna be as dope for real.
You saw Wonder Woman.
Just compare to Wonder Woman, you know what I mean?
Look at the Wonder Woman in this movie. Compare the Wonder Woman in this Justice League to the one that came out in 2017. Did you not see how she was moving, what she was doing?
Bro, she was moving. Yo, her reaction in this Snyder, nigga, I was like, bro, she is on it like a motherfucker. I ain't never seen her like that. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. This shit was dope, man. This shit was dope. The special effects was dope. Cyborg looked amazing.
Oh,
Cyborg they really.
Glad they went deep off in his story. It really showed you what happened to his parents and shit, and what happened to him. Like they really showed you the true feeling, and you know what I mean. They went inside how he felt about his dad. Then he went back and nigga really listened to the tape and really took in what his dad was saying. I love that the Cyborg part of the movie. I felt was more in depth than anybody else's. That's for sure. For sure, they definitely went in depth with Cyborg for sure.
I agree wholeheartedly with that because there was two scenes for me with Cyborg where I was just like, yo, bro, like they touched up on his story in a way where they introduced him who he is. They had to do that because Cyborg isn't a original Justice League member. Like that's new DC 52 that they're doing now. So let's keep that in mind, right? So when for the first movie you left out his backstory, it was sort of like, you know who he is. We can move on. Now the way that they went in depth with him was crazy. But the two scenes for me was when he was listening to that tape, the first half of the tape, right at the beginning. His pops was explaining what he can do, and I was like, yo, yes, explain what Cyborg is, like show the skill set. Like everyone else is showing off. Like you gotta understand, bro, like no computer saved nothing. He was like, yo, you could launch every nuclear warhead at the same time just by thinking about it. Thinking about it. Just thinking about it. Just up. I'm like, bro, like that come on. Then he peeped the lady. She was struggling, had $11 in her account, eviction notice on the door. He threw 100 bands in it. That shit was just. I would do the same thing.
It was dope how they really represented.
They showed his heart set. Now the second scene for me, where I was just like, yo, and this also speaks to Zack Snyder really highlighted DC's dark nature, right? When Wonder Woman first met up with Cyborg, where they actually met up, and she was like, yo, we need you, and he was like, all right, blah blah blah. And she was like, the world needs us. And he turned around and was like, fuck the world, bro. I felt him on that.
I felt that.
I was like, yo, did he? One, I felt him.
But that captured the essence of Cyborg, man. That's his attitude.
I felt him as a brother. Like, yo, I felt that. Like, and I'm like, yo, he just cursed? I was like, Zack Snyder, thank you. It gave you he said, fuck the world. I said, what? You could go to any Marvel movie right now and not hear one curse word, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact.
DC is a dark comic.
Deadpool, you know what I'm saying? They got Deadpool. That's the R-rated side of things.
Well, that's new though. That's new. They just got him. So
yeah, but watch how they try to dive in though. They're gonna try to dive in. They're gonna try to find dark characters now. Like, nah, we gotta shift this a little bit.
Endgame was the darkest movie, yo.
Word.
Yeah, I would say
darkest movie.
Still not dark enough though.
Definitely not. To my preference, definitely not dark enough.
Nah. Justice League was dark, bro. I was like, yo, why is Steppenwolf in the water right now gutting these dudes like they fishes? You see the blood in the water. I'm like, oh man.
That shit was like, yeah, it's real. It's real.
Yeah.
I was like, people are
That's
dying.
like with Darkseid, when his beams just was going through the Millenniums, man. He wasn't even looking their way. They show the bubbles coming from the beam. Like, that detail is fucking dope to me, man. Really showing that it's like hot and they in the water, and that shit was all the little small details like that is fucking dope to me, yo. I like that shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I understand why they put this particular scene. I seen it before I seen the movie. It was in like trailers. It was in like certain shit. Bro, that little scene at the end when this nigga Batman was standing on a tank the size of the World Trade Center. I was like, what in the fuck am I looking at? This nigga's great. He's great, bro.
And you gotta understand he's human.
Just standing. Oh my god, that was so hard, bro. That shit was crazy to me, my nigga. I'm like, nah, bro. That shit, like, yo, this nigga just looked like he was somewhere else. Like,
I'm thinking this nigga's on the rooftop of a building. They zoom out and all you hear is the Joker laughing at the end of it. And you just see him on his.
That's how y'all feel about Jared Leto. I don't like him. Jared Leto. I don't like it at all.
Nah. You know what?
I don't like it.
Joker to ever be on cinema.
He's not the worst. He's not the worst.
Platinum teeth and tattoos.
It's not the worst. I mean, for the Snyderverse, you know, like you gotta think about Zack Snyder though. Like, remember he did do the movie Sucker Punch. Do you remember how those characters look like those type of psychopath? Like, I get it. It's not Heath Ledger. Absolutely not. It's not that. But you have to understand, it's two different movies. Like Zack Snyder said, listen, the trilogy of Batman is nice. That's why Christopher Nolan also helped on this movie, right? Yes, but you gotta understand, Batman in the comics, he has to keep up with these niggas. All these niggas with powers, Batman is not. In this, the way that they displayed Batman here, period. Whether it was the puns about how much bread he got, or the way he was stuck, bruh, just, you're human, son. His new house. Listen to me, bro. You live on the water somewhere. Your whole crib is over there, but your entrance to your bat cave, the water's opening up. You got a whole shit.
Yo, all right, bruh. Let's take a second on that. Yo, my nigga. Did y'all niggas see how far away this nigga house was in that water compared to where that bat cave shit? I was like, yo, my nigga, what the fuck? This nigga, yo, he owns this whole, yo, boy, the
whole thing.
What the fuck? That shit is like that shit like a little town, bro. Literally like a town and a half, my nigga. That shit is crazy, son. This nigga Bruce Wayne.
Nigga invited him to the crib.
Nah, but to answer your shit, I don't really like that Joker nigga that much. But but what I will say is this. Like what that part that he played in this was cool. That little couple. Yeah. Don't bring that nigga in the next Batman. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Like don't make him a star Joker. I'm sorry. With all due respect, nah, my nigga. Nah,
you
that
mean
nigga.
Like the little part, in this one?
Yeah, like the little shit he did was.
All
right, cool, but it's like crazy. They're making who's gonna be the next Batman is gonna be dude who played
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. Twilight. Now, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want that Joker to be that nigga. You get what I'm saying? Find another Joker.
Oh no,
Don't
they're gonna
let
do
it
a
be
different
that
Joker.
nigga.
No, those are separate universes. They won't.
Copy that, because that shit.
Yeah,
wouldn't be
like
right.
he's not replacing
That
Ben
wouldn't be
Affleck.
right.
It's like
That
a
wouldn't be
separate.
right.
Yeah.
That just wouldn't be right.
The little part they showed you though that you talking about though, I feel you on. That's a cool Joker. He did cool at that part, but
Yeah, I don't want to see no more.
If he gonna be in the next Batman, have him be that demeanor, that same character the whole time. Like, don't go into the flashy teeth and showing your tattoos.
See,
you know what I mean? That ain't the type of
that
Joker
nigga was a kingpin in Gotham. That shit's funny.
Well, see, the thing is this. I do remember reading a comic up on that particular Joker. He exists. What I'm saying is this though, like I let that be something separate. Like, you kind of get what I'm saying, because from what I know, that Joker, it wasn't so much of him and Batman going at it so much.
Yeah,
it was much more of like Joker's world. Yeah. Like, you kind of get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
like. He doing what he doing. People like scared of him. Underneath him, it was a different world rather than the one-on-one between him and Batman just going at it.
Yeah.
If it's him and Batman going at it, I want a different Joker than that one. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you feel like he need to be a little. I mean, I get what you're saying.
He got to be more sadistic. He can't be tattooed with gold teeth, riding with bodyguard. Listen, this nigga kills his bodyguards. He blows up his help all the time. I don't want to see this nigga walking around. Nah, nigga. This nigga's completely unpredictable. Did y'all see Birds of Prey?
Did y'all see Birds of Prey?
Yeah, no, he fit there. He fits in that scenario.
Where like basically, or Birds of Prey, excuse me, the second one, right? Like, basically, like, no one touched, like, Harley and him break up, but basically, like, she be walking around the city doing whatever she wants, kills whoever she wants. Nobody touches her because that's Joker's girl, period. Right? But the minute niggas found out that they broke up, nigga, I understand what y'all saying about the Joker, but they still represented him in a way like, yo.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah.
Like, she's off limits. I don't care what she did. But once they broke up, they're like, oh, you're not Joker girl no more. You don't have his protection. And I'm talking about, like, big bosses. Like, so that goes to show you, like, it don't matter who they are. They're terrified of the man. The only thing is, they are technically right now asking for a Joker Batman. They want to see more of that, but I'm good. I agree where, like, that Joker, like, if they was going to do that, they should have did that already before Batman v Superman. If they would have did that in, like, 2016 or whatever, you know, after Man of Steel, then I would have taken that a little bit better. But right now it's too late for that. We just had Heath Ledger. No, thank you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So... But no offense to him, he does a great job, and I like that we have different Jokers. Like, no one will ever be Jack Nicholson's Joker. No one will ever be Heath Ledger. No one else. Let's not forget the Joker from the show Gotham, which was excellent to me in a way. But anyway, not to get sidetracked.
I didn't watch that.
You didn't watch Gotham?
Nah, I don't know why, man. I don't know. With shows, it's hard for me to get into them. They gotta have me grab the whole whatever. 30
no, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
It's a really good show.
Watching that shit for real. And Gotham didn't grab me the whole time. It was kind of dull to me.
It's a great show.
Gotham is for the true Batman. You gotta really be I know you's a Batman fan, so
bro, you already know.
Definitely for the fans for sure of that particular character.
How y'all feel about Aquaman's role in this movie?
Jason, my boy. Are you talking about his role just in the Snydercut?
Yeah, in this movie. Right?
I think.
No. You answered it. Wait. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. You answered it. All right. We not finna say he didn't do Aquaman things.
Yeah.
But we are saying though, this is the Justice League, and I would have liked to see more of him spanking some ass. He did do some stuff, but it's like, bro, I would like to have seen like a fucking tidal wave, like out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Just like slap dab with motherfucking all types of sea creatures just fucking shit up, like, you know what I mean? Because he making a, you know what I mean, a tidal wave. It's mad high. It goes over the little flying little shit, drown them.
With some sharks inside of the tidal wave.
You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of showcase my nigga's a god of the ocean, boy. Like that's all I'm trying to say. I like to see everyone in their element. Don't short nobody. You know what I mean? Let everybody do what so the movie can really hit. Like, so the enemy can be their fucking enemy, man. Like, it makes it all better, bro. Because whoever they facing is like not no typical nigga. They can pretty much deal with all that shit.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. It's just gonna make it better. It's gonna make it better.
I could see from your lens. I could and I'm gonna explain why you feel that way. Because you saw Aquaman's solo movie. That came out before.
I wouldn't say that.
This, because he was putting on a little bit. A little
The
bit.
only reason I'm saying that is because I feel like everybody, they kept even Flash, whether or not you like Flash, rolling and shit or not, they kept giving him special scenes. Same thing like Cyborg. He had particular. It's like almost every scene you kept seeing him. You gotta understand. If you watch the movie again, you'll see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Aquaman kind of was like the person who kind of got the short end of the stick. I'm not trying to. This is not a bad.
Not even
what
when
I'm
we
saying
fought Steppenwolf when he had to save Shorty under the water.
I mean, it was cool, but like you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get it. It was last place.
It's not Justice League Aquaman. We know what the nigga can do in the world. But no. Let me get this right. This is not the Aquaman that got that trident.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So you're right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He hasn't came to his calling, so it technically makes sense. But I did want to bring it up just in case anybody kind of had like, I didn't see my man go in.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Because you done watch him beat his brother, and now he's the king of Atlantis, right? He has his new armor, the orange with the green with his trident, like his real shit. Now, if that was in this Justice League, that's a different Aquaman. He's violating. But this is like before all of that. It's supposed to be before the movie that we actually saw. So, but how you feel about Aquaman? I agree though. He wasn't shining like the rest of them.
Yeah, he did. He wasn't though. You know what I mean? If you want to compare him to like what we seen in his movie, he definitely wasn't bringing that same energy in the director's cut. Not at all. But granted, he had some parts.
He did.
But he wasn't. It wasn't like a Cyborg or it wasn't like a Flash. Or even Wonder Woman, for real. You know what I mean? Even Superman. But I mean, I feel like, I guess it'd be hard to kind of give everybody their true justice because you got a lot of niggas. I mean, but he had 4 hours. I don't know. They definitely could have gave him some more.
The reason I'm saying is because like something as small as, let's say, for instance, they fighting, right?
Yeah.
And in one of his scenes, they could have just added a little more of his element. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, when a nigga surfing, let's say, for instance, it's just so happened to be raining.
Yeah.
My nigga deals with water. Like, something a little like different. Like, whoa, we didn't even think this nigga could. And it's like, nah, that's ill. Just to kind of stamp it, but he still did surf on this nigga.
That's what I was gonna say. This nigga surfed on the parademon.
He did surf on the nigga though.
He took out like 3 of them niggas mid-air too.
That shit was That shit was fire.
Like
nigga.
I said, he had his parts.
Yeah,
but I feel what you're saying though. He
fire.
didn't have a huge part.
I mean,
like the parts he had, I guess outside of the theatrical version was pretty much when he fucking impaled that nigga for real. That was like pretty much the only part in the Snyder cut that he really had.
Yeah.
So
besides surfing that motherfucker, that shit was funny.
Yeah, the way he surfed though, yeah.
That nigga was just hopping off one, snuff that nigga, grabbed the next neck. I was like, this shit is fucking dope. Then hopped on a whip with Batman. Woo, nigga,
I mean, Aquaman, he did his thing, but you know what I'm also thinking too, because I'm listening to you, Con. They didn't show him as much, and they did have 4 hours though.
Niggas thought about that. Niggas thought about that.
You gotta always take that accountability back.
They did, but maybe,
hours,
but you gotta understand in the first Justice League movie, right? We didn't get that much of Flash at all. We didn't get that much of Cyborg, right? So.
No, we didn't. You're right.
And you gotta understand, like, even, and I get we didn't get a lot of Wonder Woman, like you were saying too, but keep in mind for Aquaman, a whole movie for him released already. Like, yes, technically when we're watching this movie, that movie is not supposed to exist yet, right? If we would have saw this first, then we could have said we would have accepted Aquaman scenes much more. But because you get what I'm saying, so in a sense, it's like That's why they didn't give him that much screen time. At least that's what I'm thinking. Like, bro, you had a whole movie, you had this and that. So it's like we have to really get it on the Cyborg and the Flash. We have to really get it in on them because they were really left out in terms of backstory. Yeah. That's why Superman, he came in, but it was like last minute. Like they really, there was a lot of Victor scenes, there was a lot of Barry scenes. You know what I'm saying? So they had to do that. At least, I mean, if anything, the only thing I would say I was disappointed with, if anybody, is fucking Martian Manhunter. I gotta bring him up real quick. Martian Manhunter, bro. First of all, love that he was in the movie. Period. First of all, whole lot.
Yes.
And the costume design, everything is official.
It is.
But I gotta call him out though, right? So he obviously shows up, goes to speak to who is it, Lois Lane, right, to get her out of her funk. Reveals that Martian Manhunter is in the movie. I'm like, yes. Right before the action, I'm thinking this means he's going to be with them at some given point. Bro, doesn't show up at all. They fighting the big bosses, doing all of this shit. You don't see him nowhere. To the point where I forgot about him a little bit. Like, all right, he's here in the universe. Yeah. Forgot about him, bro. You come wake up Bruce Wayne early in the morning, come to his crib, talking about some... You brought them together. No, you guys really saved the world. But Darkseid is coming back, and I want to fight. And where were you last night, bro?
He said, "Where were you last night?"
Am I not asking? Is this question not legitimate? Like, how you show up to the man crib the following morning?
We just killed 1,000 parademons, my nigga. Where the fuck?
Like, you really just came to my crib and said, "Yo, Darkseid is not done with Earth. I want to help protect it." Where were you though last night, bro? Like,
I ain't gonna front. My nigga was floating around like as shit was just douche. My nigga was like, all right, let me go over here and get some coffee. I'm gonna check this nigga early in the morning. Yeah. Nigga came seeing a nigga bright and early in the morning. Like, hey yo, my nigga, like, where were you though?
That shit.
That nigga was on his real alien shit. Nigga observing.
Like I said, hold on, I could live on another planet. He said I could go back to Mars.
Just observing, nigga.
That shit crazy. That shit threw me off. I was like, wait a minute though. Like, where you was at though, bro? They could have used you in this fight. But anyhow, yeah, but it was dope to see him in the fucking movie, period. I love that fucking actor. You know what I'm saying? Like, he,
Yeah.
I caught like, he really shined to me in fucking Blacklist. So that's why I really became like a fan of his. But to see him here, and it's crazy. It never occurred to me that he could have been Martian Manhunter, because he's in Man of Steel playing the same role. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. He do hide in plain sight like that. I'm like, Zack Snyder, fucking, thank you. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, yeah, Martian Manhunter, but thank you for making this movie worth the wait. Like, you really catered to the fans. This was like a thank you to the fans. Like, yo, your support. Like, the fans asked for this. This wasn't like, oh, Justice League is coming back out. Like, this movie was fucking fantastic all the way around.
Definitely was. All 4 hours. It's heartbreaking, man. Like, damn, he said he ain't making another one though.
Yeah.
Like, what about Darkseid, man? Damn.
But that's what they were saying.
Carry on Martian Manhunter's warning and shit. Where they gonna go with it if Snyder ain't doing it? Like, it's just gonna be somebody different.
Yeah, they gonna have to have someone try to. But that was like the reporter's main question, because it was like, yo, there was so many cliffhangers. Like, you can't, like, you left like this. Everything about the end of that movie screams sequel. Everything. Them looking through the portal, looking at Darkseid, like what? Come through if you like. Darkseid was like, nah. You get what I'm saying? Like, Martian Manhunter talk about, yo, he's not done with us. Darkseid talking about, yo, we gonna do this the old school way. Get me my armada. Let's go get our 1,000 ships and fly to Earth. Like, all right, cool. We can't boom tube there. Cool. We gonna take the long way. Like, so I mean, I think they gotta have enough money to throw. They gonna throw the bank at him. Period. They
got to. Man.
They got to. Whatever they gotta do, bro. Because this was beautiful.
Sign a petition, get a petition going or something. Get this nigga to stay in the field with DC, man, or something shit. Because that shit is untouchable, man. I don't like, how can somebody else pick up from that? Like, that's a high bar to set. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you could tell he was somebody who was really into You feel me? The canon. You know what I'm saying? Really into the story, the real storyline of shit. So I don't know. That's a high bar to pick up after somebody's leaving off. Like, and that definitely ain't gonna be the same. Like whoever may pick it up, it ain't gonna be a Snyder cut.
Right.
I think they gonna get him back. I mean, he probably like, I don't know, but they gotta get him back. They gotta throw the bank at him. Hopefully that's what happens, cause that shit was epic.
Yeah.
But who was your favorite? I guess maybe I should ask this. Wait, who's your favorite DC hero? Let's.
Batman.
Damn, that's already 2-0. I don't. Who your favorite DC hero?
Who he said, Batman?
Yeah.
Shit, man. I might have to go with Superman for real.
Nah, that's fair.
I like Superman a lot, man. Like, you know what I mean? He's just unlimited to me. Like, his power is crazy. Like, you know what I mean? That nigga is really untouchable type, unfuckwittable type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? We talk about a nigga got a whole back during while he fighting people, so this nigga don't like destroy worlds and shit. That shit's fucking wild to me, man. Yeah, definitely Superman, man.
Word. Nah, you know, I gotta go with the Batman. I mean, I think what really ties me into Batman is probably like the first superhero movie I seen when I was like 8 or something like that, and I'll forever remember being in the theaters watching that. That's with Michael Keaton, with Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. Like, that was the first shit. So for me, I think what stands out about him for me, period, is that he's the most realistic version to a superhero that we can actually be. If we're taking away, great. If someone's flying right now, awesome. But in terms of like being a superhero, you could be Batman. If you have enough money, the assets, the training. I mean, I don't know how far you would get in the real world, but I'm just saying the fact that he's human, I think that's where I connect with him more. That he's human and he could be hanging with these people and he's jumping off of rooftops. He got private jets. He got bat planes, Batmobile, like Batcave. Like, to me, that shit is. I'm like, bro, like running $1 billion empire. Like, I'm like, damn, that's kind of, like we was joking about, what is it, Jeff Bezos? He's like, he has like $200 billion and he's not Batman. Like, but I'm like, he's in technology. If he has kids, but anyway, that's sort of my relationship there. Like, how I'm like, yo, Batman, that's my guy. Like, he's fucking human and he just did that. Like, did he just really jump off the building? I'm like, nah. Like,
I would have to definitely honorable mention the Joker. I can't forget the Joker though. That would be if I would place them as far as my favorite, there would be 1 and 1, and then it would be a 2. Like, cause Joker is definitely top up there, just as much as. I mean, I got Joker on my fucking walls in my man cave, so.
That's the favorite villain.
Gotta throw Joker in there.
Do you have a favorite villain? I didn't even think about it like that. He said the Joker. I'm like, damn, who do I like?
That is my favorite villain.
Joker, right? I'm trying to think who else of a caliber. Yeah,
I would actually put Joker over Superman. Come to really think about it, I would put Joker above Superman. If I had to choose, Superman would be number 2. But if I had to choose in my own preference, they both would be at number 1, and then it would be a number 2.
But this movie, I mean. Another thing for me what Zack Snyder did with this movie is he really showed their powers. Like, their powers really extended. Like, example, the first Justice League, Wonder Woman, when she's taking that bomb and she's throwing it up, she doesn't jump to the sky like that. You would think someone with super strength like her, when she jumps up, she's supposed to be in the air, which they showcased in this movie. The first one, it wasn't like that. She was still in the building and threw it out the window. So, like, he really emphasized, like, Flash went to go save his future wife. Hopefully no one didn't miss that. His shoes just tore apart, bro. Like, he's moving with, he's like, yo, barefoot, bro. How you end up barefoot? Like, really emphasizing on their powers.
That part, yo.
Yeah, let's
he
not.
His fucking finger to go right through that fucking glass.
Yeah, like, bro, like, you gotta understand. she's in midair, frozen. That's how fast he's moving, bro. Like to everybody else, they're frozen. He looking at her, playing with her, shit, moving hot dogs out there. I'm like, bro, like
this nigga took the hot dog and put it in his pocket, like all in the same, like to take perspective of what's really going on, how fast that nigga is moving, yo. That's dope as fuck how they did that.
Yeah, like Wonder Woman was fighting the thugs. Like when Wonder Woman was fighting the people in the bank, like when she was hitting them, you know it hurts. Like she was punching them into walls. Like it wasn't held back. Like it was really, she wasn't that savage in the first one. Do I need to speak on Superman's appearance? Bro, come on, my man.
All black was fire.
The all black outfit was fire. He did that right. That's how he does come back.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that shit was dope as fuck. Speaking of Flash too, when that nigga realized that nigga Superman looked right at that nigga, he was running behind him. But once again, clumsy shit. You know what I mean? Like Max was saying, because that was clumsy shit on Flash's part again.
Nah. But all right, think about it this way. Bro. You're the Flash. You're so used to being alone at that speed. Like you're not the way. Come on, bro.
That was his first time seeing him, huh?
Yeah. You got that shit. Gotta throw you off, bro. Like I'm gonna run behind him and slap him behind his head, and you just see Superman's eyeballs just turning, looking at you.
Why he holding two of your homies in each arm, though?
Bro, I felt Barry on that one though, bro. I would have been shook too. I'm like, bro, he got all these powers. He fast too. Like I can't even get it in. That's funny, bro.
He turned around and swung at that nigga too, man.
What?
That shit crazy.
Supposedly Wonder Woman is fast, but she wasn't seeing none of that. The way, because first of all, he threw them.
I mean, she stopped them. She stopped them bullets, nigga. That was a fully letting off, nigga. Just holding the trigger down, but spraying, nigga. She stopped every last one of them shits.
Nigga, she didn't see what was going on with Superman and Flash though. Superman threw all three of them off of him at that speed and tried to clothesline Barry, bro. Nigga, I was like, yo. No, that definitely was dope. But Superman was wilding in this. My man showed up in a black suit. Steppenwolf dropped that hammer. I was, yo, that shit did nothing.
That's a fact.
I was like, yo. My man turned his shit into a fucking blue ice on his fucking axe, Paul.
He blew ice on his shit.
Paul.
Oh, man.
And just broke that shit like it was. I was like, damn, bro. I was like, damn.
That nigga mighty axe seemed like it was a fucking McDonald's toy in the Happy Meal.
He said, not impressed. I'm like, how you show up and just talk to the man like that? Like the confidence on that, bro.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that shit was dope. Definitely enjoy all 4 hours of that shit, man.
I could wholeheartedly agree with you, bro.
I agree as well.
I could do that shit again. That shit was worth that shit was. I was in superhero heaven down here. I was just down here like, yo, like, bro, we still here? We still watching more? I was like, yo, I'm telling you.
And when the Flash saved them niggas, yo, with them, when he saved them falling rocks, falling on all them people, yo.
Yeah.
The way they was putting the Flash in perspective on how fast that nigga is fucking dope, man. Like the same way they did Quicksilver in one of them, whatever Marvel movie that is.
Yeah, I know you're talking about First Class. Yeah.
All them kids, nigga, that was an explosion.
Yeah.
This nigga got all the people out of the house, nigga, before the whole house blew up, but the explosion already started. Like, that's crazy fucking
That
fast.
shit was dope, though. Nigga took time, nigga ate a pizza. Nigga, it was
He so did, yo.
Yeah.
That shit crazy, man, when they put that type of speed in perspective, man. That shit dope. That's why Flash on movie would be fucking dope.
That's what I'm saying. Zack Snyder, because Justice League is Flash's introduction. So in the first movie, it was like, all right. This one said, all right, nigga, when the Flash solo come out, you can look forward to this and more. So that's what I sort of got from it now, because I'm like, yo. But I will agree with you guys here on the goofy part. This was the only thing. At the end of the movie, I was like, he's grown up now. He's running and reversing time, right? Mm-hmm. But the way he's running, why his arms got to swing like this? Like, what's this?
Bro, I don't want to talk about this.
I'm going to just do the movement. He was just like that. He's just running. He's just, his arms just always just flailing. And I'm like, bro, just hold it together like this. If you like this, or just, bro, this. I was like, yo, why is he running like, it was slow motion. It was like, douche.
That nigga was running like an octopus.
I was like,
I don't know what they was thinking with that. I don't know if that's like an inside joke with them producers or something. I don't know. That shit funny though.
I was like, why he running like that? Not now. Not now, bro. You got to be running like a champ right now. You got to be running.
For real.
He did save their ass, man.
No, he definitely saved their asses.
As fuck when he went back in time. I'm like, nah, this is too fire, bro.
But how strong are those mother boxes though? Because when they show that it fuses and it just blows it, bro, it disintegrated Superman. Like, it was, everybody just instantly died. I'm like, come on now. They should have at least made them survive that. So when Darkseid comes through, so I'm like, come on, bro. Like, they just died instantly. Because when he was rewinding time, they showed Superman come back to life. The detail on that, when they were showing their body parts getting put back together and they brains and shit I was like, yo, he's ODing with the rewind time. I said, Zack Snyder, bro, you ODing right now. That shit was beautiful. I mean, everyone's seen. I mean, I guess at the boss scene, Aquaman shit is gonna come at last place. I ain't gonna hold you, but it's not his fault though. There was no water around. I mean, it was nothing. Word to me, they get not water.
Always water.
There's no. There's water in the earth, right? He should have brought that shit up.
Water, son.
I'm weak. Water in the air.
70% of the earth, my niggas. It's always water, son.
Then like, Aquaman didn't have nothing to work with. Batman scenes though, they was ODing on Batman the whole movie. I'm not gonna hold you. Him at the end, he like, don't worry about me. Him in the whip. I said, come on, bro. You dropping buildings. You driving backwards. Nah.
Yeah, he's killing it.
You was doing a lot, bro. I was just like, yo, everyone really shined in a way. Was Cyborg crazy at the boss fight? I don't think he did anything though, no?
No, he had his role. He had his role.
That nigga had
yeah, just to do that job, right?
Steppendorf had lifted that nigga and pulled that nigga fucking legs off, some shit like that.
Yeah, in the first one. Yeah, in the first one, he did do that, though.
Yeah. And then I don't think he was present in that last one, for real.
Yeah, he ain't do nothing much, though. He ain't do nothing.
It was like, this nigga pulled my legs off, nigga. I ain't nigga. Y'all niggas had that one.
I'm happy Zack Snyder didn't bring that part back, though. I'd have been like, damn, why he exposed him like that? But he did snatch him up like he was a toy. I was like, Wonder Woman saved that boy's life because he was about to be violated, bro. I was like, yo.
Just pulled that nigga apart like he was a fucking toy for real, though.
Wonder Woman was alright at the end in the boss fight, I feel. She was alright.
Yeah. She had that devastating nigga fatality, nigga. She had the fatality below.
But I felt like she was like, nah, I gotta put my 2% in on this one because I'm right by the gate. Like, I'm the first thing they see through this portal. I gotta put in my work because she didn't have to get involved. She didn't have to get it, but she was like, nah, we gonna make sure he's dead though. Let's cut his head off though.
Word. Off with the nigga head.
I think Darkseid would have kind of fucked them niggas up a little bit though, because the little effort he took to crush that nigga's head with his foot, it was light. It was like he was just resting his foot down, bro, and it just broke. I was like, yo. Yeah. I said, hold on, bro. So I understand your emotion on like, yo, I want Darkseid to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Like, I want to see Darkseid, man. Like, we ain't even seen him, like, in no movie, for real. Like, we ain't seen Darkseid. You know what I mean? I want to see him. I want to see him get off. That shit'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? To introduce him in the cinema. We only seen a little glimpse of him in this one. You know what I'm saying? Just a little glimpse, a tease. We seen his beams go off one time.
Nah.
Nigga killed Atlanteans. Nigga, he wasn't even looking at them niggas.
Another shit I found disrespectful too. Like, well, first of all, all right, Steppenwolf, I'm gonna give him his props. The way that Zack Snyder redid Steppenwolf, bro, Steppenwolf was shining. Oh, that armor though, I ain't gonna hold you. He looks so much better. He looks so much
that
better.
Nigga threw the fucking arrows out, nigga. I'm like, yo, that shit dope.
Yeah.
That nigga just flexed.
Yeah.
He threw the arrows out the nigga.
Nah, he
That
was
shit
destroying those
fucking
Amazons.
dope,
Nah, Steppenwolf, he gave him a backstory. He gave him a reason for what he was doing. Like, he had to gain his honor back. Like, he was trying. Like, they gave him a little story. It's not, hey, I'm just showing up because I'm a dick. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they OD with the Steppenwolf. He was fucking shit up aggressively. Like, yo, I'm not here to play with y'all.
He was, though.
I'm not here to play.
He was the Thanos pretty much. But I mean, Darkseid is pretty much the Thanos, but Steppenwolf, he was powerful too. But he just wasn't powerful to take on all of them niggas at the same fucking time.
Well, Superman was destroying him. Nah, but that was a fantastic movie. I recommend, everybody, if you watching this, man, listen, man, that movie was excellent. I understand it's 4 hours. I get it. But listen, Avatar was 3 hours. You watched it. Titanic was also a long movie. I'm gonna tell you, I understand it's a superhero movie, but it's worth your time, especially if you're a fan and you was disappointed. Even if you gotta watch it in 2 sittings, man, it's definitely
That shit is hard.
It's definitely a situation. And I ain't gonna hold you. I am loving this movie flex that we can watch movies like this from home, comfortable.
Me too.
Like, you don't gotta go to the theater right now. So
That's a fact. That's a fact. Hell yeah. Did y'all get a chance to check out what is it called? Falcon Winter Soldier?
Yeah, so far so good, but I need more than one episode. I thought it was gonna be a whole season.
It's a whole season. It's just I don't know what day it's gonna come on, but it's definitely more episodes.
No. I'm talking about the Netflix. Netflix gives you a whole. It ain't no one. No, nigga. You about to get all 8 episodes.
Yeah.
You sit with that whenever you decide to want to sit with that.
yeah,
That's what I could deal with. I can't deal with. This is not TV. I'm not playing the TV game.
game, yeah.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, they drop one episode per
Wait a
week.
for the next one to drop type shit. You want to binge watch it type shit.
Yeah, give me the 18 episodes and call it a day.
Facts.
This shit was it was dope though. I fuck with it though. I mean, he got right to the action.
Yeah, right at the beginning.
Action packed.
Right at the beginning. Yeah. I watched it on the lunch break. Easy. I was like, hold on, let me get into this.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did the same shit to WandaVision. Like, it was 1 episode a week. And then the way WandaVision started, it was kind of weak to me. I was just like, and I got to wait another week to watch this again. I was like, nah, if I could binge through it, maybe. So I waited.
The whole shit?
Yeah, I waited for like maybe 2 or 3 episodes to go. And then I just started catching it every week because it does get doper. Like, bro, and it sets up the whole Stephen Strange.
Telling me, man, I can't get past that black and white.
I know, yes, I know, but you have. It's worth it. It's worth it. I fought to get through it because it leads into Marvel's 4th phase with the new Avengers and everything. So you have to. It sparks all of that. You got to. But anyway, the Falcon shit was supposed to really come out first, then WandaVision. But the coronavirus slowed everything down. But I mean, it was pretty dope. It was dope. So, but yeah, I feel you on that. You gotta wait a whole week to get alerted.
Yeah.
I'll let like 3 or 4 episodes go by, and then I'll go take a look. Like,
I binge watched Mandalorian. I definitely let the whole season pass before I watched that shit.
what show?
I binge watched The Mandalorian.
Oh, I didn't even touch that yet.
Yeah, that shit is hard. I like it.
I know The Mandalorian is fucking dope all the way up to the last episode. Every one of them dope as fuck. I love The Mandalorian. But again, that's fan shit. All of this shit that they're doing right now with the streaming shit is definitely fan shit. Because it's not like one movie and then boom, you waiting 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years for the next movie. They dropping these seasons, so it's constantly feeding the fan. If you a fan of Falcon, you loving that shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
If you was a fan of motherfucking anything on Avengers and shit, my nigga, you loving what's going on with this streaming shit, with these seasons and all that type of shit. It's for the fans for sure. I can appreciate it.
Absolutely. But the bar has been risen on superhero movies. Justice League was like, hey, like, wake up. So everything now I see gotta be cinematic. Like, fucking beginning of the movie, they had different orchestras, like, fucking playing different music for everybody. I was just like, the fuck? Like, that movie was beautifully done. I get it. They dragged some things, like, they dragged some scenes, but it was worth it, bro. It was worth it. So that's definitely going to be watched again.
That's a fact.
Definitely.
So I feel like, yo, listen, at this point, you know what I mean, unless y'all got anything else y'all want to chime in on the movie right now, I'm trying to think. We're talking DC. I'm looking forward to that Black Adam that's coming out with Dwayne Johnson. You know that's going to be fire. They need to hurry up with that because Shazam was trash. I'm sorry.
Mortal Kombat.
You like Shazam?
I liked it because, again, it's just seeing it in a cinematic world, but they could have did much better on that casting. That casting was, no. The Shazam himself. Like, the kid I was fine with.
They was aiming for definitely a younger audience, I would say that.
Trying to compete with Marvel. That was the wrong move. Nope.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
And that's what Zack Snyder's gone. So imagine Zack Snyder was still there with that. You see Black Adam. Come on. So how you like the villain more than the superhero? The way the movies is looking, you know Dwayne Johnson not doing nothing trash. So you know that shit gonna come out crazy. But Shazam was trash. So they gotta recast him. I'm sorry. Nah. He got Superman-like powers. You gotta get me recasted. But anyhow, man. COD, it was a pleasure. You know what I mean? Right. Listen, man. Check out COD's podcast, man. Constant content all the time. I'm gonna copyright that.
Constant content, man.
Yeah.
KON. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely check out Views from the East, though. You feel me? Definitely check them out, though. You know what I mean? Definitely.
That's a whole fact.
Yeah, man. We appreciate everyone tuning in. You know what I mean? We'll catch you next week.
And share this shit.
Yeah,
feel me? To all my people that
like,
watch
support,
my shit,
share.
that done went over and start watching my nigga shit, man. Share that shit, man. Feel me? If you didn't subscribe to Views from the East, share that shit, man. You can't support us enough by sharing the fuck out of these episodes. You know what I'm talking about? You see them put up their episode, man, share that shit. See me put up mine, man, share that shit, man. We can't tell y'all enough, man. We appreciate all the shares. We want to see more shares, though. Because even if you don't fuck with it, somebody on your thousands or 2,000 motherfucking friends on Facebook might fuck with it. You feel me?
That's a fact.
Yeah, it's good. It's not for everybody, but it's for somebody. Right? You know what I'm saying? So definitely subscribe, share, comment, provide that feedback, because that helps with the algorithms too. When y'all leaving that. Yeah. We do get feedback.
The like button.
Yeah, we're
like, subscribe. That's it, man.
All that
No. I got one better. Hit the notification. Because I be hitting the notification or when I subscribe. So when you post something, COD, it right at the top of my phone, it drops. Boop. That's why I be like one of the first people I get alerted. So that notification bell is very important as well.
Facts.
But anyway, we appreciate you guys tuning in. This was our Justice League review. Make sure y'all watch that movie, man.
Yeah, go check that out.
Make sure y'all do that. COD, it's always a pleasure. Brother from another mother, brother from the West Coast. Dice as always. We appreciate you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, all right, man. We got to holler.
Yeah. Constant content, right? You feel me? Subscribe.